the end. So that was Despicable Me. Oh, yeah. What I thought? I really want to know your thoughts in first of all before going, speak about my thoughts. Just a little bit of how you feel about the movie. Not too much, but just you know.
I just want to mention one point.
Okay, that's very okay.
The preparation of those 4 minions, those strong ones, the unstoppable ones.
Yeah.
I was expecting to see the great fight or the good action, from them. But boom, nothing.
To be honest,
That's why.
I kind of hate that feeling when the people I was like, this would be good, but then yes, instantly, what came into my mind was like, first of all, they have to look at two things. It just came into my mind. I didn't think of it, but it just came into my mind. They're minions. They're dumb. That's the first thing. And secondly, it is Despicable Me. Don't expect a lot of things.
Yeah. But the preparation, it's take you high before you.
Yes, you like they make investment.
So in other hands, we say it's cheating. They cheat us.
Because even though they should have like helped in a minion kind of way,
Yeah.
They have superpowers. They should have helped in their own weird way, but it still kind of felt like. I mean, of course, it's weird.
They don't have brain, but they have to do something.
It worked at the end of the day
because they are strong.
Done it that way, but it still worked. But nothing.
So that preparation and that thing was to spend more, time.
Yeah, and that's the thing that I feel like maybe everything, like so far what I've noticed about all the Minions movies, and Minions, and Minions too, but it's cable movies and Minions movies, they're always 1 hour and 30 something minutes. It has never been less than 30 minutes or more than 30 minutes or like that. It has never been like that. It feels like the studio always wants the movies to end somewhere around there. Therefore, when the writers and the directors are writing, they always have to sort of adhere to that. Therefore, they don't really add a lot of stuff. Even they do preparation, they can't just.
So I think they add the stuff to reach the target.
No, not to reach the target. Yes, to reach the target, but they were not able to surpass the target.
Yeah.
It's like if they wanted to edit all those things that we wanted to see, it would have get over that target, and that would have just made them cut it again. So, in other words, they should have never done that. Instead, they would just have not even find other things to fill it up without even doing any investment. I think that's how they should have done it. But yeah, I get it. I understand.
Okay, besides the minions part, let's talk about the movie.
Yeah.
The movie, the storyline.
Personally, my thoughts. Yeah, I think I liked what the storyline was trying to do. I liked some of the things they did do, but at the end, some parts of me felt underwhelmed. That's the best way I can describe how I felt about this movie. To be honest, I feel like I never did. I liked the.
So you mean the storyline was good, but you hate some parts?
Yeah, I hate some parts. I really feel that I hate them so much. It's just.
Can you mention even one part or two parts?
I can't really mention any part. Yeah, I can't mention any part, but I can sort of make you understand what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I think that's the best way I can say it. Because it's like this. Let's start at the beginning. The storyline, the preparation. The preparation exactly.
Yeah.
The way from the beginning of the going to school, or at least the villain from school where they went up to the part where they left to that house.
Yeah.
The one you identity and all the stuff. I was like, you know what? I'm all for it. Like right now, I'm feeling like this is an opportunity to just get away from all the usual Despicable Me stuff where you have to go villain stuff and all that. But let's see how characters in a new environment are acting differently than they are usually doing. Like I'm on board. I want to see how Grow would be acting in a different environment and doing grow less growish, I guess. But then it's like that didn't last long,
Like to take grow from grow.
Yeah, it didn't last long. Instead, they were like, no, we're going to take Gru and we're gonna put him back from like the first Gru we made, but in this case, he is now caring and his kids, but he's going to go ahead with this kid that doesn't really play much of a role, but he still plays much of a role. That makes it like,
Especially Junior.
yeah, no, Junior was important, but that kid, the Pop, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, I understand about Junior introducing a new character, then Gru having to. I understand that it wasn't really much of a bigger story, but I just felt a lot of things were set up, but they were never really much of accomplished. If they were accomplished, it was underwhelming.
Yeah.
You see, that's just what I felt about the storyline.
Yeah, you feel exactly what I feel. Look, the storyline was good, but the way they did their things,
Especially the last 10 minutes, just felt. Like, and there were a lot of setups, I can mention a lot of stuff right now as I'm starting to think about it. First of all, the kids. At the
Yeah.
beginning, when they were setting up, let's start with the Margot, right?
Yeah.
She was afraid about the school and everything like that. Oh, we don't even get a one, just one, like a minute of her just seeing how difficult she's facing at school and all that. We just see her covered in balloons and that's it. That's it. Then we go to the karate, they went to karate. I was expecting a little bit more of like seeing a little bit more of like a idiot and dealing with the whole I can't lie issue and all that. And the I can't lie issue, it never was,
Yeah,
resolved. It was introduced and it developed, but then it was just that.
Yeah. They introduced a lot of things, but they didn't accomplish.
Yes. It was just some were cut, some were just underwhelming, concluded, some never even like they were just never done. So yeah.
Okay, talking about this storyline, is there any connection from this, this move and the past one?
Well, I mean, it's more of a continuation, I guess. That's the connection. The connect, like
it's I don't think it's a connection. It's not a continuation, but I feel like connection. Some of the parts, I don't think it's kind of continuation.
I mean, it is a continuation
because of the marriage things.
Yes, that's why it is a continuation. If it wasn't a continuation, then it would be a reset. Therefore, resetting that means a new story, new characters, new everything. In this case, it's like majority of the cast we have seen them but the continuation is not really in much of the story. Like the same villain and all that. It's much of the same. Like, oh, now they have a kid, or now this. That kind of continuation we're having, but with a new villain, with a new story.
Okay. I understand. Oh, it's like it's a continuation, but a different story,
different issues,
different villains.
Yes.
Yeah, I understand.
At the end of this movie, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. I think it would, for the studios, they kind of made it seem like, okay, maybe not. And I'm talking about like at the end, they kind of made it seem like this is a goodbye.
Yeah, it seems like a final move.
Like a final move, especially with the whole, every villain that we have seen in the last, if it's the Minions, the Minions movies, both of them, and all the Despicable Me movies, we've seen all the villains in the jail,
yeah.
And all the characters that we have seen, we have seen Drew, the grandmother, all of the characters.
Victor.
Yes.
What about his twin brother?
Yes, that's Drew. That's we saw him in the maybe
not in the jail, but he was the one who was doing. Yeah,
he was cooking. He was there, but we never really saw him talking and all that. So yes, like there was, but the thing that I was like, okay, you know what, we didn't see, not that we didn't see, but then we never heard it. Bob, Kevin, and Stuart, they were like not really part of the story, and I always feel like those are the original Minions, like they were the beginning of the
Minions. Leaders of the Minions.
Yeah, sort of like
the main characters from the minions.
Exactly.
They're supposed to be there.
They're supposed to be there, but if it just felt like they were like headline, they were not even mentioned in the movie or anything like that. So yeah, the movie originally enjoyable. I won't lie that there were some things I was enjoying. There was just so many stories that we introduced that we never really got concluded or were underwhelming at the end. And the villain just for me didn't do it for me.
Yeah, the villain, he was not that villain.
Yeah, it's like from the last
Even the action, between Gru and the villain, I was expecting,
more.
yeah.
But it was just like it's like a downward. When you remember the last movie was the villain. I think was one of the highlight points of the last movie. In this
Yeah.
case, it's kind of the opposite. The villain was like cockroach man. The motivation.
I think Principal she was supposed to be, main villain.
They could have found a way to make she had potential, but she was never really given
a chance to.
Yeah, she was never really the main villain to begin with. She was like, we're just gonna put her, but
So if you compare this move with other
where does it rank?
Yeah.
I feel like it's at low end. Part of me is like, it's not like the West. Okay, I won't lie. I feel like the West. For me, the West would have to. It always feels like Despicable Me too. There's not really much to me that just goes like, oh, this is amazing. But this one also sort of follows that trend of Despicable Me too, especially with the villain problem.
Yeah.
That's one of the things, and a lot of unsolved issues. Remember about the Despicable Me, we also complained about how it ended. Those minions being turned into monsters, but never really doing anything.
Yeah.
So it kind of follows the same issue. Where Despicable Me 3, we actually see a villain almost destroying the city and sending it to space, but they managed to stop it. So there were these things that it follows into the Despicable Me 2. That's why it is closer to that. So yeah, it's at the low end for me personally.
And if this move is a final thing, they're supposed to do better.
Yeah. See what else? Let's put this movie. Although there were some issues, I feel like if they did stay, even right now they can still do it. But if they were to stay in the male flow and instead of the identity thing, maybe they could still do it. But this movie made it seem like they could have just done a 6-episode series where we could follow their lives as just the chat in their lives. Therefore, all these things that we're complaining about will be fleshed out. We could see it at the end, the little one.
But remember, all those villains are in jail now.
No, I'm just saying that we could follow their lives. Maybe we have a little issue villains, but mainly we would focus more on the kids and how Gru would be, growing with the little kid and all that. It doesn't need to be long. Just the 6 episodes. Make it 40 because 20 is just too short. 40 minutes. And then after all that, we could do just this, this movie would be like,
I think they already show us Gru is now a laughing dead, a caring dead. So
yeah, but
for him, I think.
But there's no way you're gonna, just make a series and not put him in there.
Yeah.
You have to have him in the story maybe. But for the others that were complaining about not having their stories fully. Yeah, speaking of which, before end this, remember that woman that was chasing the mother? The story just ended there.
Which
the one who got with the
okay, yeah.
I thought you were gonna
the
see
saloon woman,
You're gonna see her again in the future. She's very mad. She's gonna fight, but yeah. We never saw her again, It was interesting because she was very mad.
So this move, they cut a lot of things,
a lot of stuff, and the more you think about it, the more you be like, so much, you prepare it so much so that you can just take it away from us. Why?
Yeah. So if they are going to make another move, I think this will be a real continuation.
I doubt it.
Because they do a lot of things,
I really do doubt it, because everything that we're talking about happened, in another place and all
Yeah.
that, they did a fake identity and all that. But I feel like this move was a setup for Poppy to be, the another new villain, maybe another move focus more on it. To be honest, I'm not really much interested in that girl. It was a cool addition, but other than that, I don't think that I'll be interested in seeing her being the star of the movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you were planning on doing that, don't. Just don't. So yeah, guys, that is our reaction to Despicable Me. Or I'll give it like 6.5 out of 10. Because of the setup, that's why I gave it.
Yeah, same to me.
What about you?
Yeah, 6.4, 6.5, 6.6. Somewhere there.
Somewhere around there, so
Yeah.
I kind of agree. So yeah, that's how we run this movie. Do better. Conclude your storylines. Don't just do a lot of storylines, then just leave them. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
No.
you have to focus on one thing, even two, but you have to complete it.
Yeah, but kids will enjoy this, because I did enjoy some parts. So kids
Yeah.
obviously ignore all that and to enjoy it. So I guess you accomplished your goal.
So you mean they made those more for kids?
But look at who's watching.
Eh?
Look at majority of people
No,
are
we are
watching.
following Gru. Gru is now a grown man, Yeah?
These
And
movies, these cartoons, they were always that target
yeah,
audience,
but
those kids. But grown ass men, as all of the men, majority, we all go and watch them.
yeah, because of good storylines, some of them they have good storylines.
Yes,
So
they'll be like, you know what, I feel this, I feel you.
yeah,
That's why you go to watch these cartoons.
and most of them is watchable. Even with your family, you can watch them.
Yeah,
without closing one eye and opening another. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why these animated are always targeted for kids and just family in general.
Yeah.
We can never watch the other movies like those live action movies. They are rated and just sit down. Rather, you're going to have your remote beside you. Otherwise, you're going to start looking for it and you won't find it when those things come out. So, yeah, these ones are for the family.
Yeah.
And yes, they achieved it. I mean, you can still sit down with the family and laugh when you're watching this kind of movie. But still, conclude the story.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess that's all. So guys, if you like our reaction, make sure that you deliver, like, subscribe, comment down below what you think about this movie. That being said, we'll see you in the next movie. Goodbye.